Computer, turn on studio. Well, hello there, everyone. It has been a while. I haven't streamed in a while. I'm going to be honest with you, but I'm back and I'm hoping to get some streaming going. And come and say hello in chat. We kind of are leaving off where I was before in my area. All the way over here. As we can see, we've got our lovely little gate going now. I've kind of matched the gate there, and then we've got one that goes all the way through to here as well, bringing in that sort of style, which is looking nice. And then I've also created this little spot here as a way... Oh, I've got full inventory. As a way to sort of get up to this top area where I'm thinking I'm going to put some redstone-y contraptions along the way up here. I might actually make another bamboo farm up here just so that we've got another one going, because I'm thinking that at some point, maybe up on top of here, there could be some sort of forge, but we are going to just do... Thank you. Oh, sorry. I can quickly show you I could quickly show you my and Satan's area and everything coming along here. And this is also Iron's area as well. So this is my little starter house that we got going there. There's meant to be a happy ghast in there, but the happy ghast is currently helping me build in the mountain. But this is where we started over here. I've got something that I still need to finish building up here, which I started about a month ago. But naturally, obviously, you know, people forget to finish stuff off. But we've got this lovely little bay area around here where we've been building like a sort of medieval type city village thing. There's a plan to have a castle up there. We've got our sort of wizard's enchanting tower set up there. And then this is home to our iron farm as well. We just got our iron farm set up there, and then we built something around it. We're actually getting so much iron now. It's unreal. But this is our nether portal as well. We've got a little smithing area, and over there is a lighthouse where we've got our creeper farm set up so that we can get loads of gunpowder. We've got a little tavern here. Oh dear, what's going on in here? Oh no, ducks. Ducks is causing trouble. That's not good. Oh well, I guess we'll just close that and leave there. We've got a lovely little way here. We've got some sort of sewer going along here. We've got a stone cutter area here as well. And we've got just a random... Hello? A random little fox just stood there. But yeah, we're doing quite well. And as you can see, there's a ship in the harbour. That's Iron's ship over there as well, just on the horizon going. In fact, actually, let's go and do something that I should always do whilst I'm streaming. And that is apply some shaders. Hello, Dodge. How's it going? I'm probably going to crash my game now trying to put some shaders on. That is the wrong shaders. Why has it done those shaders? That's not good. Why is it on those shaders? It shouldn't do that. Those shaders are not normally up at the top. Uh-oh. I crashed. Why? That's weird. My game just crashed. Aside from the game crashing, how's everyone doing today? Take two. Hopefully this is going to work. That's better. Though I am worried that for some reason the settings are different. Okay, drive safely when you're driving and everything. But, yeah. I just want to make sure that... Do I have... I don't have... Okay, that should, in theory, not be lit. I think somehow my settings for my shaders are all... I think they're wrong. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Well, that's, I suppose, is something to figure out later. But the last thing I was doing was building up this little thing over here and just trying to really figure out the sort of style that I kind of want to go with in this area. Oh, hello. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do is for corners of buildings, I'm going to be going with this sort of corner structure here. And yeah, but what I've been trying to do is work out just what exactly it is that I want to do here. I want to kind of like make it so that you can sort of see things peeking out, and that's why I've got these sort of blocks in here to sort of figure all of that out and do that. And I wanted to make sure that I'm not going to sort of block the view of this grand gateway here. So what I was going to be doing was, I think actually if I was to do something like this, I think that might work. And then I'm going to want to do it like this, because I have been kind of a bit off with the building slightly, in the sense that I've not really done it as... Oh, I think I did it differently down here to what I did over here, and I want it to start to match a little bit up here. Yeah, so you see here I've got this there, and then I've got it going onto there. So what I need to do is just figure out this over here and just get this going. But I'm thinking that we're going to have some sort of like older structures. So these sort of structures that I've got going on here are going to be a more older style of build, and they're going to have that rigidity that I am looking for. I actually think that these need to go back because that should be there. Like that. Yeah. And then we can plop our glass like so. Yeah, because if I do that, then this can be like have the entrance going sort of here slightly. And I want to do maybe just 1, 2, 3 and have that come out here. Oop. Yeah. And that'll make a nice little entrance way into there for whatever will go here, and we'll figure out some things and stuff like that at some point. But it is really time that I started getting back into the grind of building, really. It's been a while. It's yeah, it's been a bit of a hectic few weeks as such, really. Kind of just getting to grips with everything. Does that want to go like that? The question. Yeah, I think that is right like that. Don't have any the wood things just yet. And if I come in and do the same over here. Like that. What I am planning on doing is bringing in sort of like more of the different like colors of stuff. So I've done a lot of the white for various different things, but I'm gonna bring in like granite and some terracotta-y stuff and things like that as well at some point. It's just a case of figuring out sort of like the colors and things like that I want to really go for this sort of thing. So at the moment, this is just going to be like the sort of base level, which kind of sets it away from the stone to show off the bits of the builds that are a bit more structural and in that regard. So let's just go and just make this happen here. Even maybe coming out here. Like this. This is me just now starting to really try and bring in a lot of sort of a depth and understanding of how I'm going about with this. What have I done wrong here? Oh dear. There we go. Amen, finally. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then we bring in this here. This can wrap around a bit more. Like that. And then we can come in as well and just bring in a bit more of this. Just so that we've got that going there. And then I'm going to come in as well and just bring this here. I think that is going to look good. And then what I'm probably going to do as well is bring in... My idea is that I kind of want to do a sort of... this is going to be like a dwarven style build, but I kind of want to sort of look into doing it almost like it's like doorless, if in a sense. So like there aren't like many doors or anything like that. So it's kind of like you would come in through here, and this would open up into, I don't know, some sort of like area or something like that. Or I could just quite easily do something like this. We'd then have our pale oak, which can come in nicely here. Maybe actually what we'll do is we'll get rid of this. I think we need that there. I think that actually looks quite nice. I think that it is going to look good. And I'm going to plop that there as though it's a sort of supporting thing. The idea is that these are like windows anyway, and they're just got like light showing through them, just to add that bit of light going there. And then the next part of the idea is that this would then just be purely like I could come in here and like decorate interiors however I want from this point onwards in this regard. So like, because then I've got sort of room to come in and like, you know, put in maybe this as a bit of a trim bit here, and I can add a bit of depth into it and all that sort of good stuff. Really just going around and sort of just figuring how I want this to go. That might go there like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then I've got to kind of like figure out what exactly it is that I want to do with these buildings, because I don't necessarily need to do typical roofs for them, purely because of the fact that obviously pitched roofs and stuff like that, they're pitched because they experience the rain. And because we are building this essentially inside, the whole pitchness isn't necessarily necessary, if that makes sense, because it's pitched. So that's where we can like come in with some cool sort of maybe deserty style sort of roof terraces and that sort of thing going along there. But I do like how that has turned out for that. I think if I can come along here and start putting in some of this, and then I'll come in with like some pale oak or something like that to put on there, and like I can put in some of that sort of stuff. But I do like how that has sort of come out there, and it kind of like brings us up here. So this could essentially be some sort of guardhouse type barracks thing because it's nearby the gate and everything. So I might turn this into a guardhouse, and I can come along and do that. Oh, there's rooted dirt here. Ooh, nice. Okay. That's good. Gotta love me some rooted dirt. Right, okay. That is good. But yeah, I think that's going to go quite nicely. And I think what I will do is up at the top, if I can get to the top for now. Like this, is I'll come along and sort of like give this a bit of a pale oak trim. I'm going to need a lot more pale oak. Do I have any pale oak? Up in here is the question. I'm hoping that I've got pale oak up in here somewhere. Oh, yep, I do have that pale oak, which isn't going to be enough. Hello. Okay. That might as well come down here. Oh, by the way, if you look, I've actually found the sort of pack that gives you the, like, it shows you the block that's inside it. If you can see there, it shows it on there, which is quite nice, actually. It means I can see what's inside the thing. If we're going to go down here. And yeah, because what I could do with doing as well is actually making a bit of a storage area as well, just because my storage is getting out of hand. A little bit. So yeah, like this can come in nicely here. We can then come in and do something like one all the way over here. Maybe one here. I don't know if it's going to... Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. So what I'm thinking of doing here now is coming along. I'll quickly show you my storage situation. So I've got this chest, this shulker monster down here. I've got a shulker mess up here. I also have down here a bit of a shulker mess. Over at my starter base, also, hello, thank you for joining, Tally. That's great to see you. I've got this. Bearing in mind that I have actually made a bit of a storage thing up in here, I've just not really got around to properly using it yet. I then have storage down here, which has been organized in some extent by just dumping everything into shulkers and then putting them into chests. So yeah, I'm a bit of a mess. Although, ironically, I am the storage person because I'm doing the I'm doing the storage stuff in our shopping district. So yeah, it's thingy. Look, I've got hoppers basically being made automatically. And then this does chests, although there's no chests in there. Yeah. Storage. So yeah, but I'd have if you got a bit of time, I can have a quick show you around of our area if you want. This is where the Motley Crew are basing this season. There's 3 of us, 4 of us if you count Shrimp. That's Shrimp's house over there, but he's not been on as much as he'd probably like to be on. But yeah, but this is like sort of our sort of area here. This is my starter house, which also can house a happy ghast in that little roof space up there. Little cozy area in here as well. And stuff. We've got our enchantment set up in that tower there. That was built by Satan. We've got a library building over here as well. That was built by me, although I don't think I've actually technically finished it yet because that is meant to be a tower and it's looking a bit poor as a tower. We've got this tower here, which is a sort of build between me and Satan, and that houses our iron farm, which auto crafts into iron blocks. Hold your horses, I'm doing the tour. We've got a lighthouse over here, which is for our creeper farm. The creeper farm is just underneath here. Being turned into rockets and everything. I probably need a handful of rockets. That is like our sort of medieval style thing. And then we've got our ship here, which was made by iron. Or at least I think it was made by iron. So yeah, we've got a ship in our port area as well. And then we've got our smithing and blacksmith area over here. We got these guys being all smith-like over here. Nether portal. And then we've got a tavern. And unfortunately, Dux has got himself into some trouble. So we've got the bouncers unfortunately having to kick him out. We've got a sewer down here. And then we got a barn up here with like a load of different animals. Ooh. we've got our stone area, stone guys area here. This is Iron's house. This is Satan's house, and that's Pimp's house over there. Or Shrimp's house, even. And then this is where I'm going to be building my sort of main base type thing. I'm going to be doing a dwarven city. Which I've started by doing like a load of gates in this area to sort of link the motley crew right the way through to the spawn area, which is up over here. Yeah, we have Toad singing there. And this is our shopping district. This is Satan's dye shop. Basically, she makes plushies. Lots of different plushies and stuff. And she got a claw game down here as well. The end of July. So how long's that been now? About what? Couple of months? That's the rocket shop that was built by Mitch. This is the storage shop. This was built by me. I've got shulkers on sale. I've got hoppers on sale. And chests and stuff on sale. Oh, let me just go sleep quickly. Over here is the latest, which is the this is the Shrine of the Drowned Princess. So if we go up here, we've got a trident sticking into the ground, and then we got the Shrine of the Drowned Princess, which is basically where you can buy tridents, and I've got some sales here as well. So the motley crew is me, Mitch, Satan, Iron, and also Shrimps in the motley crew as well. Mitch is kind of building to himself, but me, Iron, and Satan are sort of building together. I unfortunately can't go into the coral shop because there's copyright music there. This, I believe, was built by... Thanks. This, I believe, was built by Thraw. And it sells nothing. Oh, this is the Dwagon. This is Iron's creation. It's a vicious dragon. And you can get these custom made. And then we've got Mitch's bookshop. So he's selling all of the books and everything for 2 diamonds each. And he's got like different themes for different ones and everything. This is the nautical area. Got like the boots and stuff here, restoration. So the armor place and everything. Oh, this is where you can get totems. This is like the color emporium from ducks. So basically you can get everything to do with colors in here. Like you got dyes. Flowers, all that sort of jazz. Up there is elytra. You've got the potiony doohickeys in here. Ominous bottles and stuff like that. Oh, and yeah, so the caves in this seed. Let me show you the caves in this seed. So the Motley Crue guys kind of like based around this little area initially. I might be able to get into it down here. So this was our like little camp, which I've now covered up because I've been terraforming on top of it. Oh, hello. Yeah, so this is our little sort of like camp type thing. I might turn it into like a little shrine-y sort of thing. So Motley Crue camp. Hello, creeper. So caves. This is the lush cave that's directly underneath me. As you can see, it's huge. This is what's inspired me to do like a dwarven city type thing. But the cave does actually go down much further. So, this is the cave below the lush cave. And then we've got even more over here. This is where I've like been making a load of like this is where sort of I'm gonna build it down towards as well. It's got a I just nearly jumped into that. It's got a zombie spawner here. Yeah, and I've like dug all the way up to the top there, so that's this is where the that cave comes back out and everything. But the cave is just it's huge. Like and I've put down thousands of torches and then other people have also put down thousands of torches as well. So it's just crazy. Like there's like the cave system, and I mean like the huge cave system goes all the way around like this area here. There's like holes down here that go down. So like you've got like a hole down here, for example, which goes into another one. Like this exposed mine shaft and everything. And I've connected it to the other cave system via this tunnel. And it brings us back to the cave that we were at moments before. Like it goes down further. So like if I go down into here, there's just so much cave, it's unreal. Now I just need to remember how to get out. I haven't actually flown in here yet. I did all of this on foot. Oh dear. Thank you. Well, Dux is part of the triple Ds. We won't try that again for now. Yeah, Dux is part of the triple Ds, so. Yep. Throw Minecraft up. I think I've got the wrong... Yeah, thanks for dropping by. think that's what. Yeah. Less glary now. So I think up there I will do another. I'll do this stuff. That was fun getting to show everybody the builds and everything. I hope you enjoyed me flying around and showing all of that sort of stuff off. Right, yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is come along here. 1, 2, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I come in and do one there. One there, one there. Like that. And do that. One. There. What I can do then is something like this. Bring that in there. And then I'm going to want to have a little something like this. Then we can bring in our glass. 1, 2, 3, which would bring us to the top there. Get rid of that. And then want to have more of this stuff. And then okay, right. One more there. Just do this as doohickey. I did that as 3. Yes, I did. Okay. That there, and then we've got to mirror it on the side. Like that. I'll come along and do this. And then like that. Oh wait, that's gotta be. Oh, is that gonna look weird? Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be weird. That's gonna have to. It's just gonna have to come down just a touch, I think. Dinosaur's just logged in. I think that's going to look better like that. Yep. We'll try that one again, shall we? I need to go back up. Down. Right, okay. I think that looks good. You've got some good sort of solid structures going now. Just go and take a little look at it further back. Yes. Oh. Just need to figure out how we're going to connect these together. Like this, because this is a bit awkward. Maybe we could just do that. For now. Just, you know, keep it there like that, maybe? I don't know. We can have a look at that at some point. Anyway. But right now, I am going to take a little bit of a bio break. So I'm going to go and hide over here. And I shall be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've decided that what we're going to do next is we're going to take a bit of a break from building, and we're going to go and maybe go and bug Spousal. I don't know how far Spousal is away from everyone, but we could go and fly there, and hopefully she's not too far away from us. We'll just take a nice leisurely fly over the hills and everything. We go play a game of what doing. I know that she's moved elsewhere. Here's hoping that she's not too far out. Spousal! 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 Spousal!
Hello.
Hello. I'm taking a break from building. I'm on stream, and I've come to ask you what doing.
What doing? Nothing.
Nothing. Oh,
Not too much.
I see you've gone for a bit of a sort of an interesting style with regard. Whoa, you making a dungeon?
No, it's lit up.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
It's got no
I
roof
haven't
though.
quite built. Yeah, I haven't quite figured out. Like this is all just me, and Thor kind of helped
Yeah.
with designing, so
Okay.
how to pick up blocks and stuff that would work. So
Yeah.
kind of nice. I had no idea.
There's no safety rails.
No, not yet.
So you go around this way. What have you? Oh, you've managed to find it. Oh wow, did you manage to find a village on like a
There's
cherry?
a village here, and then
Yeah.
there's one just over there on the other side.
Nice. Had it been raided yet?
No.
Oh wow.
I did lose a few villagers that were
Yeah.
in this one
Let's sleep.
because most were at the bottom and they went into caves and stuff.
Yeah. let's sleep quickly so that we can
Yeah.
see it in all its glory. Where's your bed?
In here.
Ah, nice.
And I have not sorted out my stuff yet. It's
Well,
kind of a mess.
it's not as bad as some of my storage, let's put it that way. I went and showed people on my stream my storage areas. And
I was like, I'll start putting stuff away nicely, and then it
Yeah.
all went into different ones, and I was like, yeah, I'll deal with that at some point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, it's looking really cool. So you're building a castle?
basically.
Yeah. Nice.
I haven't
Nice.
sorted out where I want towers yet, so
Yeah. What are you doing down here? Open it out to the ocean.
yep.
Oh, hello,
And
creeper.
it's been a process because I know I'm gonna have to fill in a lot of it.
Yeah.
So, but I started. I was like, it should be open. So,
Yeah. Kind of a case of like, you'll have to put in the water after you've done it. I'd almost block the water off completely and then sort of thing
then
it.
just
Yeah.
empty it out. Yeah,
Yeah. This water just is a pain.
it is.
Have you done anything with the village yet?
No, not yet. Dino and Dodge kind of did a few little things with the stairs and stuff. Dino's like, "Yay, we could take over the village." I was like, "Oh God." I literally logged back in and they put a whole bunch of cherry trees all around my building.
Mother's and son's new area for mega build.
Yeah, that was Dodge and Dino. I was like, absolutely not. You guys can find your own place to live.
I see they've turned the water feature into a lava feature.
Uh-huh.
Just admit it. You moved all the way out here so you could get away from them, right?
Uh-huh. And then they followed me and found me. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the energy to stream, so I thought I might as well go and stream. Oh, they've got their own little homes and everything, look.
Yeah, Dodge, and this is Dino or Ducks.
Ducks.
I'm not sure where Dino put himself. I haven't found that yet.
Dino's here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't want you guys living over here. You guys have your own stuff to do.
You know what you should do? You should raise the houses up slightly, just move them in that sort of direction, and put them put a balloon up. You know, like in Up.
Oh yeah.
And put make a big fan, like a Mumbo style fan or something like that, as though you're trying to blow them back towards towards that area.
That's actually a good idea. I should do that. I was gonna change like the way the houses looked anyways.
Yeah. And so you could use some armor stands to make it look as though they're clinging onto the
outside.
Onto the outside. Oh no, it's looking good. Oh
yeah, don't fall. Yeah.
Remember, I didn't have wings for the entirety of last season, so it's kind of like every now and then I just find myself double jumping and stuff like that, and I'm like all over the place.
Uh-huh.
What's that country? Is that a moss farm?
It's a bone meal farm.
Oh.
Janine thought it was a moss farm, but it is indeed a bone.
Did you want it for bone meal or?
I don't mind. I was like, it's up now, so
yeah. Is
whatever.
it one of those ones that you can stand in it though and just collect a load of moss if you want it?
Well, it's lava at the top, so.
Oh, then no.
Yeah. So it was supposed to be moss, and then and I got it built and everything, and then I was like, he's like, wait, it's not working right. So he looked, and Ducks even said, is that the one that was broken with one of the updates? And I said, it was, and Union spent 15 minutes, and he fixed it.
Ah.
So it works the way it's supposed to for bone meal anyways, so.
What's with the pumpkins? I mean, if you make it with pumpkins, you know
that was part of part of the build. Yeah.
All right. I just feel like you're just channeling Dino then with the pumpkins.
I mean it doesn't hurt, but but yeah, it was initially broken. I guess one of the updates broke it.
Yeah.
But Union didn't realize that when he had me put it together because it was a video and a schematic.
Ah, right, yeah.
And I was like, I followed everything, and I don't think it's working because the stone underneath turns to moss, and then it kind of goes up, and it goes like the moss goes in and gets turned to bone meal because there's a bunch of composters.
Yeah.
And it wasn't initially, it wasn't remaking all of the stone.
Okay. I use one that Iron showed me, which allows you to sort of like stand in it and collect the moss if you want the moss and everything as well.
I mean, if I want moss, I can go to Union's and go use his bone meal farm.
Yeah.
The massive one that he made, because you can stand at the bottom before it's like going into the composters and you can catch the moss.
Yeah. That's how mine does.
And his is so big, it takes literally seconds to fill up a shulker box of moss.
Yeah.
So
do you have any glow?
I have stuff everywhere.
Do you have any glow? Like, I just wanna check and see if my shaders is working as it should do, because for some reason my shaders went weird, and I'm hoping that it's just not completely reset, and I've lost all of the settings that I had for my shaders.
I'm not even sure if I have glowberries.
No, lichen.
Oh, lichen. Ooh, no, I don't have glow lichen yet. Yeah, unfortunately.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Well, I'll come visit again when it's more done.
More done.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, I think I noticed that Fro's been getting on, but he's probably been getting on a little bit later than what I'm normally on, because he's built something in the shopping district, hasn't he?
Yes.
So
he's been in school, so
yeah,
I think that's why he has a little bit more time.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah.
Time to fly back.
All right.
Wait, is your portal on the nether roof?
Yeah, it is.
Ah, okay. I'll go through the nether portal. Well, that was a fun little trip to go see Mother. Head back to here. Still working. As is that. That's a good sign. See how we're getting on with bone meal anyway. Well, that's full. Nearly full. Okay, let's go back. Oh, it's sleepy time. Let's go back quickly and have a quick look and see how we're getting on. Right. So, yes, actually, I really quite like how that looks coming through there. I think that works really well. Yeah, my shaders has gone and completely reset itself, hasn't it? Oh, that's annoying. Well, that's a bit annoying that it's done that. But I think what we do next, I really do like how that looks there. Let's just go grab a bit of stone. Oh, hello. If I do this. How are we looking here? If I give myself one of these. Yep. Then I think if I was to do this and just sort of in like this, I think that needs to be one of these as well. Yeah, it's kind of like shows a bit of crumbliness, and then I need to go and a few of them. So I want to kind of like figure out the stone structures and stuff like that around here as well, like the way this looks. I think that kind of looks good. Like that. Because then we can have a bit of a pathway. Want to mark this out really just so I've got a rough idea of where it is that I'm going. Like this. Ooh. Yeah, I think, and then what I will do is come along and get some of this wherever I can find it. Let's get some coarse dirt going. And then we get, if I've got any somewhere. Oh, actually, that might be interesting. I come along here, put some coarse dirt in. We could just bring in a little bit of foliage around. Kind of want this to be more of a manicured look here. Yes, I think that will look good. And then I can come along here as well and bring in a bit of this as well. We're starting to really get some ideas of how this will look. And I am going to need my foliage box, which I think is going to be over here. That's drip leaf. Oh, I get a bit of spruce over at firefly bushes. I thought somewhere I had normal bushes. I thought I did have normal bushes somewhere. I could be wrong on that front. Might be interesting to put some of these down. Oh, I've got some more acacia leaves there. And some of that. Oh. Quick look, see what leaflet might look like. Hello, cat. Pandora's just wandered in. And poppies. Right. I thought I had bushes somewhere, but it turns out not. Do I have them in here? Yes, I do have them in there. Okay, right. So what I want to do is I want to come along here. With this. Something like that. And then I also would like to come in here with some of these guys. And then also not there. Get some of these guys in. But then also what I would like to do is come along and... Well, actually, no, because it's not going to matter about that because it's underground anyway. So they're going to automatically do... Yes. Oh, perfect. Okay, because it's already underground, they're automatically going to do the sparkly thing. That's good. We can put in one there, and then we can bring in some of these. Just add a bit more red to there. Well, now you go red, and then we can bring in some leaf litter as well. Like this. Just a bit of leaf litter, you know, just there, just like that. And I think that is going to look nice going along there. And then if we come along here and maybe up here, we'll have a... Oh, actually. I think that would look nice there. That looks quite nice, actually, just having a bit of foliage around. And I could even put that there. Signify that. And then if I go and find some spruce. Go and find some spruce. We can make this go here like that. I think that looks good. And we can even come along and put these here. We can even come along and plot these here. And then get a bit of droopage down here. Like this. Like that. I think that looks nice. That, just a hint of that, I think looks good. That should, in theory, provide a little pop of colour up there. And I think what I'm also going to do is provide us with a little bit of foliage here. And by doing this, we can come along here. Like this, and just add maybe just another. Actually, no, let's do one of these there. And then we can come up here and maybe just plop one over on here as well. That can be a poppy. Like that. I think that just will give it a bit of... Well, let's get this out of the way because we don't need to be seeing this. But I think that, yes. Though I'm not too keen on that one there. I think that will look nice there. Just trailing that along there a little bit. We can come along here and just, you know, put a few things there. Maybe one there. And what I need to do is I also need to go and put the oak trapdoors down there as well because we need them. Oak trapdoors. Why do I know that? Where are the rest of my oak trapdoors? Oh, spruce fence. What did I do with the oak trapdoors? Well, 4's going to be enough for now anyway. But I do need to get some more oak trapdoors at some point. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a challenge. I just want to see what this looks like here. Yes, I think that looks nice. And I think what we will do is we will put in a door. And we will put it as a spruce door. Which can go here. Nicely there. I think that looks quite nice. I do think though we need maybe something just maybe yeah. Whoop. bunch of you, and I'm actually make this a little bit brighter, I think. And I just want something just a little bit there, just to sort of like there. And maybe actually we could do one here. Like that. I think that just ties in the whole little corner together. Yes, definitely. I think that that looks really nice, actually. It kind of looks as though it's meant to be there. I just need to figure out how we're going to do the top, really. But, oh, that looks fine to me. All right. Let's go. Oh, he's quite far out. Okay. But that little pop of colour just sort of like adds a little bit of something to that. And I think that's going to really look really nice once it's a bit more in there. So I think that's looking good. Let me know in the chat what you guys think of what I've been up to. I think that looks nice, and I think what might need to happen is I might need to come along and do a similar situation this way. And I might come along this way and do something like that on this side as well. But that'll be more of a sort of like facade rather than anything else. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do in here. And then I've also got to figure out how I'm going to make this, what I'm going to make the cave ceiling look like. Because I haven't actually really thought about that just yet. And I've kind of gone right the way up to the top, which is going to be interesting, to say the least. But yeah, really like how that has turned out. I think it looks, it's kind of like how I was envisioning this area was going to sort of like be. So I'm, oh, let's just go and, oh, I dumped everything. want to finish that little hole there. I want to leave that like that. Stone and andesite. Andesite. Yes, I think that will be fine. Like that. But this is all I've got time for today's stream. I thank you so much for checking it out, and thank you for all of the comments and everything. What I'm going to do is I am going to try and figure out how to send these guys back into a different thing. So I'm going to do /raid and let's see. Let's see, does this work? There we go. Gonna send everyone over to ducks. And we're gonna click right now. There we go.